Affecting fermentation. Fermentation is a complex process that can be affected by many different factors. Understanding these factors can help food producers to optimize their fermentation processes and ensure consistent quality in their products. One key factor affecting fermentation is temperature. Different microorganisms have different optimal temperatures for growth and fermentation. The temperature of the fermentation process can affect the flavor, aroma, and texture of the finished product. Another factor affecting fermentation is pH. Different microorganisms have different optimal pH ranges for growth and fermentation. For example, lactic acid bacteria typically ferment at a pH range of 4.0 to 4.6, while yeast typically has an optimal pH range of 5.0 to 6.0. The pH can affect the rate of fermentation and the end product of the process. The type and amount of carbohydrate available can also affect fermentation. Different carbohydrates can be broken down by different fermentative organisms and can produce different end products. For example, lactose is broken down by lactic acid bacteria to produce lactic acid, while sucrose can be broken down by yeast to produce ethanol and carbon dioxide. Finally, the type and concentration of microorganisms can also affect fermentation. Different strains of microorganisms can produce different flavors, aromas, and textures in the finished product. The concentration of microorganisms can also affect the rate and efficiency of fermentation. Benefits of fermentation. Fermentation has many benefits in food production. One of the primary benefits is preservation. The breakdown of carbohydrates during fermentation can create an acidic environment that inhibits the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi. This can help to preserve food and prevent spoilage. Fermentation can also improve the nutritional value of food. The breakdown of carbohydrates during fermentation can create new compounds, such as amino acids and vitamins, that are more easily digestible and nutritious than the original carbohydrates. In addition to preservation and improved nutrition, fermentation can also create unique flavors and textures in food. The type of microorganisms used and the conditions of fermentation can produce a wide range of flavors and aromas. However, it is important to note that not all fermentation is beneficial for human consumption. Improperly fermented food can lead to the growth of harmful bacteria and toxins, which can cause food poisoning and other health problems. For this reason, it is important to follow proper fermentation methods and food safety guidelines when producing or consuming fermented products. Despite the potential risks, the popularity of fermented foods has risen in recent years due to their potential health benefits. Fermented foods, such as yogurt, kombucha, and kefir, are often praised for their probiotic content. Probiotics are live microorganisms that can benefit our gut health by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria in our digestive system. The fermentation process can also increase the bioavailability of certain nutrients, making them easier for our bodies to absorb. In addition to the health benefits, fermentation has played a significant cultural and historical role in food production. Many traditional dishes and beverages from different parts of the world involve fermentation as a key step in their preparation. For example, in Japan, sake is traditionally made through the fermentation of rice. In Korea, kimchi, a spicy and crunchy vegetable side dish, is made through the fermentation of cabbage and other vegetables.